We are back in Walsingham, and this time we are visiting the parish church, the Anglican parish church, the interior of which is most beautiful and contains some very unusual items or items of equipment. Here David is displaying one of these items which is used for frightening bats or keeping bats out of the church. Here we have the high altar, the Bible, and a beautiful picture of Our Lady and the Child. Back outside we are in the cemetery where many of the tombstones and gravestones go back to the early 18th century. Here also we have the ruins of an early church or abbey. Everywhere you go in Walsingham, every place you turn, you see something which reminds you of the past, reminds you of Walsingham's glorious past. And you are tempted only to desire that one day Walsingham will be restored to its original beauty and splendor. Here is one of the early 16th century houses in which some of our party stayed. Here Michael is trying to get the young kid goat to sample the cigarette, but I'm afraid he doesn't succeed. Now we take a look at the beautiful ruins of the old Franciscan Abbey at Walsingham. No doubt this was also a novitiate where many young boys became Franciscan brothers and priests. Now we are back in Walsingham, and here we see a group of school children from the Salesian College at Battersea. We were rather surprised to meet them, and no doubt Father McHugh was very pleased to meet some of the priests with whom he was already acquainted. Now they move off for their procession to the Slipper Chapel, and immediately after their procession we see a spectacle which we had longed to see, the great Anglican procession. This is the highlight of the national Anglican pilgrimage to Walsingham, something, I'm afraid, which none of us had visualized, an expression of devotion to Our Lady which perhaps we had not seen before amongst our Anglican friends. How we would have loved to have joined them in singing the Walsingham hymn, which they sing to the tune of the Lord's hymn. Immediately after that we make our way to the little cafe at the rear of the Martyrs Cafe, and there we have a very welcome cup of tea and some scones, after which we board the coach and make our way to Wells Next to Sea. Again, some of the younger people longing for adventure, longing for the sight of new lands, board a boat and sail out into the deep. As we waved them goodbye from the seashore, we did feel sure that they would return, because day at Walsingham, at least a Sunday at Walsingham, is drawing to a close. And after this beautiful sea air and sea breeze, we return again to the square in front of the church, the Catholic Church. And just as at Lourdes, we form up in this torchlight procession to sing again Our Lady's praises in the Lourdes hymn. Lady of Walsingham, pray for us. Our Lady of Walsingham, grant us the grace of charitable unity. Our Lady of Walsingham, grant that before very long we may be all